What am I doing to fight wrinkles in the aging process? Fighting hard, really hard. I can't feel my face.
That's good.
A couple of years ago, I realized I needed to up my game as far as anti-aging, and so I headed to a local med spa. I'm back for torture round number 2. And the reason why I did that is because med spas have more aggressive tools to offer than the average esthetician. There's some scary machines over there. And there's nothing wrong with going to an esthetician. They can do great work, but because they don't work under a nurse or a doctor's care, there's certain items that they can't implement. And so I went to Southern Beauty, which is really close to me. And the first thing I did was just get a couple of facials. First of all, they're very relaxing and they can get your glow back really quickly. Just with a facial with the deep cleanse and some exfoliating. And as I was looking around and seeing all the people that look amazing that are doing Botox and fillers and deep peels, I just wasn't sure that that was the route for me. There's just some things that I'm uncomfortable with. I know that the FDA has approved them for safe, but I don't trust the FDA. So basically what happens when you're doing microneedling is it is causing trauma to the skin, which causes the response of healing, and that response of healing can build elasticity and collagen. I did see immediate results. I would not mind doing that again. So then I found out that they had a new laser. It's called the Opus Laser, and that it is even more aggressive than the microneedling, and they ran a special on it. I went ahead and did the Opus Laser, and here's my story, and I'm actually gonna let Melody tell you the rest of the story. And she is one of the co-owners of Southern Beauty. She is a nurse. She has been doing this for years and has a lot of good information. Today we are following up from details of my Opus journey, which I started this, gosh, what, 12, 16, so about 24 weeks. What I wanted to achieve was, doing some anti-aging things where I'm supporting my mission, okay? My personal mission. So one of the things that I did was the Opus. So I'm a little nervous.
Yes.
Getting my face burned off. Is it good to mix these up? Like microneedle some, do this some?
Yeah, for sure. They're different depths.
After all this is done, I'm gonna look like a baby.
But what this is just a suction filter machine. So as we hit the skin, some skin fragments can kind of fall off. You won't see them, but this will suck them in there. Plus, it smells like burning skin. So this sucks that stinky air in it.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold it. Okay.
Yep.
What I can tell, okay, what is this area called?
The nasolabial is right through here.
Okay, I can tell that tightened up, and when I would do my test on, this is what I would look like if I had a facelift, I could pull it back a lot further.
Yeah.
So now that has tightened up. Mm-hmm. I feel like my skin has become a little bouncier. Mm-hmm. There is one thing that I will say that I did not know about, and that is that it got worse before it got better.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the lines, but I mean I felt like a prune, and I didn't know what was going on, and I was scared. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I need new makeup. It's because of my age, I need new makeup. So today is the day after the burning of my face, the Opus Laser. It feels like sandpaper a little bit, and like it's peeling, kind of. It didn't look strange to someone else, really. I did look a little bit red, but not bad. Like if you took something to make a perfect scab, teeny tiny, kind of like what a pore looks like, but over. That's what it looked like. But it was all because it was healing.
Yeah, it's healing.
And so finally, when I realized what was going on, make sure I'm using all of my serums and my lotions and really moisturizing, taking good care of my skin. And then within about a week, I started noticing a difference in the hydration and the moisture. I even called up here a few times. Talked to you, talked to Ashley, like, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? Now I'm back to not hating my foundation.
So essentially it's going to make little superficial injuries under the skin. That's kind of how it works. And those injuries help rebuild that collagen, elastin, and tighten everything up. So that process just takes some time. So your skin kind of has to rebalance through that process.
If someone chooses to do the Opus laser, what is that beginning to end goals? Like, what do we get out of this long term?
So it is a permanent fix, but your skin will break down over time. I mean, as we age. So typically after we do a series, so there was one treatment 4 weeks apart for 3 weeks, or sorry, for 3 treatments. So that's the first 12 weeks. The best results are 12 weeks past that last treatment. So that's why this is a 24-week process for her. But typically we do once a year treatment just to maintain what you have.
I couldn't feel the heat really at all. The only thing was when you got up here, which eventually I was like, don't even worry about going there. It was like the electric part would like feel like it would jump off, and that scared me. But other than that, I mean, it just was weird. Not more weird than painful. And when I got home after because you get numbed. Once I got home and the numbing wore off, there was no discomfort for me, and it was a little bit red, but nobody even noticed but me. So some people also do this for the neck area.
Yeah, the neck.
And anything else?
Those are typically the most common. If we do other big areas, we do radio frequency microneedling for the bigger areas.
Okay.
So it's kind of like microneedling. The basic microneedling is your first step. Opus is kind of the second step. RF microneedling is more aggressive, so it's going to be that third step. It's really not a lot of downtime either. I did my whole face with no numb, and it really wasn't that bad. For clients, I would typically numb just because I like them to be more comfortable, but I usually experience without numbing just so I can see what the worst is, kind of how tolerable it is. But you're red for like maybe 24 hours at the most. Then after that, there's really no downtime with that either.
I want to thank you for taking the time to actually explaining the background and all of these kind of things, because, you know, as we get older, I mean, I know that there's a lot of things that I'm just going to have to accept, but if there's something that I can do better, I'm going to do it. So it's like, bring it on. Because, you know, ultimately, I want to look as young as I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know that that'll ever be possible, but I feel really young, so. Please let me know, what are some of the things that you're doing that are non-toxic to up your game that you're actually seeing working? I do have some other things that I'm gonna share later. I didn't wanna fill this video with too many things, but I got some pretty exciting things to share with you later. I wanna thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you'll hit that bell for more, it really helps me out. Your comments do too, but not only do my comments help, but I also appreciate hearing from you. You guys have a great day. It was so funny how it felt like you've been licked by a cat, or a cat tongue.
Oh yeah, it's like a gritty feeling.
She turned up the machine a little higher, so I'm a little bit redder. It was very spicy.